Like the mirror, I've been moving way too close. Trips overseas, coast to coast. Came a long way from being low. And life a roller coaster. But I ain't tripping, at least I'm having motion. I ain't sitting still, I'm having movement. Every time we move, man, that shit be off the land. You know how we do it. I just piece that shit together, it ain't nothing to it. 20 bucks can do a lot if you know how to use it. How I lose it, while you subtle with your every movement. I hit up on your shoulders, I see you know how to use it. Got me going for a second, thought you was the truest. Now I probably clear some work through your accounting truths. Yeah, I got up in my bag, I had to find myself. Looked up in the mirror and reminded myself, man, you that boy, I wouldn't lie to myself. I wouldn't lie to you like I didn't this. So I embarrass you if you was telling anyone. Mistakes that you never.
Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? This your boy Domo. Y'all already know what
Hey,
it is.
let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it each and every Monday night at 8 o'clock. You already know what it is. What's good? What's good? This your boy Domo. I got my boy Walker Miracle, the guy with me here today. My boy Jay Whitis. You already know
Yo,
all
yo,
these.
yo.
Yeah. I also got my kinfolk them there in the background. They kind of off the camera, but I know they're gonna be chiming in here and there and stuff like that. They'll probably be here now or something like that, you know. But like I said, hey, shit, what's good with Jay Waynes? How was your weekend, my boy? I know y'all was out there in Alton and stuff. How was y'all holidays and stuff like that?
Man, it was amazing, man. Shout out Tad Nips, you know what I'm saying? It's my second time doing a show out there. And every time, the hospitality is crazy. Man, they had Thanksgiving for us set up at a whole hall. His whole family, his entire family, the whole area came out, you know, and they cooked everything, bro. Everything was from scratch, bro. It was amazing. Of course, it was cold there. Obviously, had to wrap up. The show pretty much except six seats. All the seats were taken. So pretty much sold out show. Um, I got booked for Springfield, Illinois, paid gig off the show we did in Alton. We booked we got a venue in Kansas. I'm gonna get that 2-3 times a year now. Um, Yeah, everything went pretty solid, bro. Like no complaints, man. We went out there and did what we were supposed to do, and
That's
shoot,
Well,
everything's still moving, man.
amen.
No
Same,
complaints. So
man.
we'll be out there again, real soon.
that's a
Indeed.
bet. That's a bet. Walking Miracle. How was your holidays? How was your weekend and stuff?
Man, it was a blessing, man. My kinfolk cooked big, had all the festivities you can ask for, the beans, the turkey, the smoked ham, the banana puddings and sweet potato pies, and got to go out there to the Daiquiri Lounge and check that out. Shout out to Black Cartel, man. He's out there giving roses to the ladies and stuff like that, and we chilled out, watched the game, man. Me and you, we hung out this weekend just to let our hair down from being at work and everything. So man, it was a blessing. Hey, great man. How was yours, my brother?
Mine was good. My sister cooked. My aunt cooked, so I kind of like picked up some place, came back to the crib, chill, something like. My cousin
Right.
Big, Rodney Wilson on here. Hey, shout out to Rodney Wilson. How you doing, Deshaun? How you
Salute,
doing, cousin?
salute.
My boy Rodney, he did a little game. He did a little barbecue and stuff like that at his house. I stopped by, watched the game and stuff, and then came back to the crib. Basically chilled on it. First holidays, without pops being here, so everybody kind of wants to be in their own little
Right,
situation. They kind
right,
of want to
right.
be in their own little space. Like I said, with him just passing in July or whatever. So, but overall, like I said, it was good to be out. My boy Darren, he just hopped on here. Yeah, this live on YouTube as well. Um, but like I said, shout out to everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all holidays and stuff like that. Let's get into some of these sports because there's a lot of sports been going on. I know these in-game tournaments and stuff been going on in basketball. I'm over here watching my Minnesota Vikings over here. We down to Chi-Town. That's my boy Jay Wade's team. We down 3-0, but we're gonna win. You know, yeah, we
We're
playing the
gonna win. We're
Bears.
gonna win by a
Hey,
field goal.
What they
hey,
say,
well, I'm
the
gonna stay.
Bears.
Hey, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay out of that one because I'm a Cowboy
Uh,
fan, so
he
they ain't
said,
got
he
nothing.
said the
They
Bears.
They ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm a Cowboy fan, so
Hey,
hey,
like I
tip,
said,
tip
Vikings
hats
over
off to
there. Do you see for Pops, we repping the Eagles? They're gonna always be back there or whatever. So, like I said,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
are. So, like I said, as long as one of them win it, I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. This year, that's who I'm rooting for, Minnesota or the Eagles. So, it'll be dope for that to happen. I see the Lakers over here. They get smacked by Philly. It's 136-92. Um,
It
what
happened.
about that? What about real quick? What about that South Carolina game? South Carolina been very disrespectful to South Carolina women's. They beat a team 101-19.
to 19.
Yeah,
Like, well, I
Do
mean,
y'all
they
feel
now,
took
like
that
it
too
must
now,
be some
far.
kind of sportsmanship? Like at some point, just be like
I
forfeit.
mean, but my thing is this: if they allow them to play 4 quarters of basketball, and I feel like it's like this on
I would
football
take
too.
everybody's scholarship.
If everybody is on that court, you supposed to show me what you made of. Court, field, whatever. You got the skills. I signed you, or I gave you a scholarship, or whatever that may be, and we only scored 19 points. Now I wanted to ask you when you sent me that. Did all the starters play, or was that just that was the bench too?
Look, that was the team. That was the whole game. So they had to
No, no,
put the
no, no,
bench
no.
after the starters just played. They had to put bench in. So both played. And it's kind of like I
That's
said. To me,
but
it would have
see,
been like out of
but
all
that goes
y'all,
back.
and see the crazy thing about it, I got to go look at the stats. It could have been one person that scored them 19 points.
True, but that goes back to when football. I want to say in football in high school, and they showed it to where a high school team put up 90 some point or 80 some point
Oh, they
on
still
a
do that now. Yeah, like you said
no,
in
no, no.
college and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
so I'm
Yeah.
like, how do you determine when to stop? Because they not stopping until that game is over with. You know what I'm saying? They
I'm
not
saying,
gonna
but
call the
you
game.
as a coach, do you feel like you had that let up? And I know this is not even part of the topic, but do you feel like you as a coach had that let up to be like, nah, you know what, we just gonna dribble out the clock? Because you could have really got the ball and dribble out the clock, and every time took a last second shot. But instead, you kept running up the score. Once you up 30 points, I mean, I'm not even say 30 because these days 30 points ain't nothing. Once you up 50 points, it's like, come on now. And 50 points is 69-19.
I mean, you got. I mean, I
So
feel
you
like you
well
got.
past 60 points. You
I feel
almost
like
beat them
you
by
gotta
100
have
points.
some kind of. You gotta have some kind of heart, some kind of like because at
Yeah,
that
I,
point
I
when you
would I
talk,
would have smacked their best player.
But
Yeah,
then again,
straight
that
up.
goes into that whole little nah, y'all got scholarships. Y'all earned
I'm
y'all
smacking their
scholarships
best
as
player. We're
well.
not losing like that.
like you talking about, bro,
I'm
that's the
Draymond
most
Green at that point. Nah,
He said, I'm
that
talking
no.
that's
somebody out.
I'm talking
say
somebody
that's
out.
more. Hey, bro, that's more than an embarrassment. Like that's like because even if you forfeit the game, it still shows that like you quit. And what they teach is we don't quit until the fat lady sings. And if that fat
Yeah.
lady ain't sung, shit, because they feel like anything is possible. Now at that point, 19 to say 60, it's pretty much a done game. But we done seen teams that's down by 20. You know what I'm
Jeez.
saying? And this like in the NBA, we done seen it in the Final Four where these cats down by 20 and they come out shooting the lights out the second half, and now you got a ball game. You see what I'm saying? So you just
Yeah,
got to know the heart of your players at that point in time. You know what I'm saying? It's either you gonna be a man or a mouse. Like we gonna fight back, or we just gonna go on and just throw in the towel and say, "Hey, we quit." So once you quit, everybody else gonna talk about you that you gave up, that you
Yeah.
forfeited. So you gotta look at it on the other hand of the coach being the banger who over there like, nah, I'm finna bang their ass up. We out here to actually make a statement. You know what I'm saying? Like we trying to get back to that chip.
To put on for the league and all that and let them know. So with that being said, real quick, let's jump over to this college football real fast. Who y'all got? You see some of these games? Michigan, Ohio State. Ohio State lost. Do you feel like Ohio State should still be in the playoffs? No. How do you feel about Texas moving up? Alabama almost lost to Auburn. Washington damn near lost. It's a lot. Like I said, you still got all these big, championship games coming up this
Yeah,
Saturday.
yeah. I never did like the system in college. I feel like Ohio State should still be in the mix because how many teams can really beat them? But
So who would you put in your top four? Who would you take out?
Alabama.
Alabama, I don't think in the top four yet. I think it's right now it's Georgia. Right now it's Georgia, Florida State. It was Ohio State and Michigan. Ohio State and Michigan. Michigan beat Ohio State, so of course Michigan gonna jump up for like number one and number two.
So now
Um,
I think Washington moved up though.
yeah, Washington gonna move up, and Florida State gonna move down. Yeah, because
I think.
Florida State moved down because their quarterback got hurt.
But they won though, right?
Mm-hmm. They undefeated.
So that
Yeah,
so
they
that they
won.
won,
But you
they
know
still
that
go straight
with college they always go not just with your record, they go off of your schedule too,
your
strength of
schedule.
schedule.
I mean they go off your strength of schedule. I mean I don't really like the 14 playoff thing. I really when
They
they
said they're gonna
first
jump
did it.
it up.
Hold
Yeah, I
on.
feel you.
But when they first did it, I feel like it should have been an 18 as it is because when they first did it, when Ohio State and Alabama was up there, it was some other top teams that was up there that really didn't have no losses. But like he said, when Alabama lose, they still be in the top four automatically. Like this shit has been like for the last past 10 years. They lose one game, bro. They are
They still in the
automatically
mix.
they still in the mix. And 9 times out of 10, that don't always be right to the other schools. Like I think North Carolina was one year they was, in the top 10, but they didn't get a chance to play in a bigger bowl. So I feel like me personally, it should go to the eight as like the NFL. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because you really have
Mm.
those top eight. Let's just say you got eight. Let's just say you got.
If you do top eight, you can do the top four can be the hardest schedule champions as far as
But see,
SEC.
but see, but then you got to understand this, like you saying this weekend on the championships, right? So most of the championships determine who gonna actually be.
You got
You know what
Georgia
I'm
and
saying?
Alabama play each other, so one of them gonna have to lose.
So
Right now, Alabama is sitting at number. I want to say they sitting at the number 8 spot. Alabama number 8 spot. Texas number 7, and then they had
okay,
Oregon at number 6, and they had
okay,
Florida State at number 5 and Washington at number 4.
okay. So right now, if the playoffs was to start with the eight, one gonna play eight, and so on and so on,
But
and
they
the
play
and
this
the
weekend, so Georgia and Alabama play this weekend for the SEC championship.
right. So you're gonna determine from those different championships. Then, like you got Texas, that's gonna be in the Big 12. You know what I'm saying? Being
Yeah,
the
they
Big
play
12
they play
championship.
Iowa State and the
So
Big 12.
so with all these championships right there, you got the SEC, the ACC, the Big 12. That's four of them right there. So whoever win out of them four, that should be almost the top four. And then you got the other top bowls or whatever. Like you got the ACC, the SEC. I don't know all of them just by heart.
Yeah, that make it
But
so
if
much
you
easier and
but if you win your
simplified and
championship,
fair.
if
Yeah,
you win your championship, you are automatically in. So that
yeah,
means whatever
yeah.
division you are in, I don't give a fuck if you in Conference USA and you win it and
So
your record.
you feel like it should be just one per division, like that? Because if you do one per division that won the championship, then you'll be good because now you got you got the Pac-10, you got ACC, you got the Big 12, you got Big 10, you got SEC. So like I said, that'll be 8, and if you win your division, you automatically up in there. If you win
Like
your
you said, when you
conference.
get to that point of determining, let's just say Alabama beat Georgia or Georgia beat Alabama, whatever they number was, right? So now you still got to go, like you said, go off the strength of they schedule. You can't put Alabama against somebody coming out of Conference USA. That
Yeah,
ain't that ain't no matchup. You're gonna
Yeah.
have to put like somebody coming out the SEC may have to play somebody like Florida State at the ACC. Well, you're gonna make
yeah,
it a game because over the last couple of years, bro. Don't get me wrong, some of the games have been great, but some of the games they've been wookie, bro. Like they've been some BS that we match it. Like Georgia gonna run over somebody that. Why are we even watching this? Why are we even televising this bullshit? You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like people are really paying their money to really come and watch these young men ball out and all this other stuff. So I feel like it's just me. I've always said that they need to do the top eight and whatever that top eight is. If it's just only 6 championships that's coming out, that's real top, and in that 7 and that 8, they don't have a championship because I think one year somebody didn't have a championship. Okay, take like Notre Dame. Notre Dame is, I think they in
yeah.
the Sun
That was an
They,
independent conference. I
yeah,
mean,
they
so
are independent. They are independent, but they was up there in the top 8 at that particular time. So that means somebody like them will have to play somebody like you have to mix them up because 7 and 8 might not play nobody, but
yeah,
you got 6 champions. You see what I'm saying? So you
yeah.
determine out of that 8, okay, who the strength of who I know gonna be a great game to watch. You know what I'm saying? And not just put like Oregon and Alabama would be a good game because of their speed. That'll be a game to watch. You got some people over there. Oh man, these Negroes hitting. You know what I'm saying? Don't give us no like Appalachian State playing Alabama on their schedule. Man, they be blowing these cats out like it ain't nothing. So
Some of
I'm
my
just saying,
comments we got Texas for shit show. My boy Darren said my boy Joe Waiters looked like he on a setup on Zoom at his grandparents' house in that fly sweater. So yeah, at your grandparents. And then he said
hey man,
Texas versus
we gotta stay
LSU.
fly all the time on the show, man. We gotta stay fly on the show at all times, man. Hey man, say man, you know how we do
Nah, for real, for real. But sure, let's get into some of these questions. Let's go ahead and hop to some of these
it.
questions.
Da, da,
We're
da,
gonna go in.
da.
Go in the order. We're gonna go in the order that they laid out. Should a man and see this came up because I was over my aunts or whatever, and like I said, for each his own as far as their dynamics or whatever. But my sister, like I said, she grew up in the house with me. My aunt always made the food, cooked, made the plate, everything. So the question say, should a man make his own plate if y'all are married or y'all engaged? Like, should a man have to get up and make his own plate as far as what he want, or do you feel like your wife or your significant other should be making that plate for you?
She don't want no other woman to make.
Uh,
You don't want no another woman making my plate. You know what I'm saying?
So you need to make
If you my wife,
like
now I
straight
can see
up. Not saying she got to make it all the
y'all
time,
chime
nothing
in.
nah,
like that. But yeah,
Y'all
she
nah, it
chime
just
she
in,
want to
depends.
make her
guests
man's
too.
plate.
Huh?
No,
I said
I
yeah.
said they chime in. The guests and the people that's watching, y'all chime in. Do y'all feel like y'all should make y'all own plate, or do y'all feel like the woman should make y'all plate for y'all?
I mean, even if it's vice versa,
Yeah,
it depends on where you at. Like
it's 50-50.
if I'm dating somebody, or you know what I'm saying, and they come to my house where my people's is, like you ain't really just got comfortable, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna be that gentleman. Hey, what would you like? You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what my mama gonna make sure I do. Like nigga, I taught you that, so let's not embarrass us like you ain't got no goddamn home training. You know what I'm saying? Like let's just be 100. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like if you with that person, you want to show them some type of love and some type of gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't want, like Jay said, you don't want no another woman or another man making your significant other plate, because now you don't open up that door. You see what I'm saying? Now I can see if you're in the comfort of your home and you like, nigga, we at the house. I done cook. Well, you may go in there and fix up.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But if
But
we
out
out
and
in
about,
public, but out and about, we need to show some type of understanding or overstanding, like, yeah, that's bae, that's boo. I got her, and or vice versa. I got him, or whatever. So me, just my observation, I think he should be, and I'm
He said
speaking
what?
just
My boy Twin said what percentage of the time, and then he said she can't make it like me. So he basically saying he'll make his own.
I mean to I
Yeah,
mean to each his own. Like if your lady know what you like and know and like because 9 times out of 10 when you over somebody else's spot, she gonna tell you what's in the kitchen. Like if she got enough sense, I believe, and I give women that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby, this is what's cooked in this is such and such and such, such and such and such. She gonna run that list down. Now that should determine to you of what you want on your goddamn plate. Period. Whether she fixing it for you or not. If she done gave you the rundown and say this is what's in there, and she done told you, and you say, "Well, I don't want this and I don't want that," and she fix your plate how she know you like your plate, she ain't gonna give you no one scoop because she know you eat big. She know you eat big. She gonna boom, boom, boom. Or you might say, "Well, baby, I don't want that much," whatever, whatever, and she gonna give you enough portion, or you gonna give her
yeah.
enough portion. So I mean, that's just
So
my
my
observation, man.
kinfolk here, I'm about to move over a little. I'm gonna let her say what she gonna say or whatever. Come on over here. You know, I'll put you on the spot. You over here. Well, how you feel
Come
about the
on in,
question?
come
How you
on
feel about
in,
it? Just
just come
because
on in,
Yeah,
come
how
on in.
y'all doing?
All
What's
right, all
good, man?
right.
What's good?
Personally, you know, Jay Wade, I know I've been gay almost all my life, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie to you. She makes my plate. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I ain't never made my plate now. So we live in 2 different apartments. But every apartment I go to, I still cook. But I mean, I don't know.
she
It's
said
just
she'll
some
cook.
shit.
This y'all heard
Cook
that?
and
Can you
feel
say
like,
that one more
no,
time?
I
One
feel
more
like
time
Every
for the
female
people that
I've
didn't
been
hear it in
with,
the background.
it
yeah.
ain't never been no other. Oh God, it ain't never been no type of way. Every female I've been with, and I've been with quite a few.
Boy,
Every last
that's
one of
what's
them made
up.
my plate. I don't know why. They ask me
I
what I
mean,
want,
I
how
can
much
tell
I
you
want.
this.
See?
I'm just gonna tell you. I mean, just from my observation, they willing to please what's before them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if
Right?
she if she know what she has, she gonna do that with no hesitation, no question. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, you've been engaged almost out, for a certain length of time or whatever that may be, and everybody that you've encountered with, they've treated you with the utmost respect, and I think that's where it really comes in. That is
Facts,
a
facts.
respect thing. Like if you respect this person enough, you gonna do that. It's not being they made, no none of that. You just that person is showing you, hey, I got you. I'm showing love for you, whatever that may be. Now, when we at the crib, like you said, to each his own. But I think
Each his
every
own.
person, whether it's man or woman, I think they prefer to be served at some point.
And I
You know
think
what I'm
one
Yeah.
thing
saying?
he did point on is if where you at though. Because if she going to my mama's house, that ain't gonna happen. I just don't let nobody in my mama's kitchen.
Yeah, Mama Kitchen. Oh,
Right,
My
yeah,
mama
right,
okay.
kitchen.
right,
Yeah, that
right,
part.
She
right.
take
So it's
pride in
like
her kitchen.
it just depends
Vice
on
versa.
who house you going over or whatever. Because I know, like my auntie, you're not going to her kitchen. I don't give a shit who you are. You're not going to her kitchen.
At
My mama
all.
was like that. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, some of it is the way that you've been brought up, but a lot of it is you can stray away from the way you've been brought up
Hey,
too,
what we
because you
say?
might,
What we say? Francis and Sergio Brown at work. They say
hey,
they get
where they
served.
come from across that water, and I always say across the water, they from Africa. So a lot of these brothers in the line of work that we talk to, and it's even with the Latinos and the Chinese and the Vietnamese, they say the
Yeah,
same
fine, fine.
thing that we don't do nothing but go to work, come home, blase blase. When we get home, the lady is fixing our place and they waiting on us hand and feet or whatever that may be. And me and Dumb are like, what it what that shit change that? And I'm not knocking no women in America or say that ain't none out there that ain't doing that because
My
look,
fault. I read this
I
comment. My boy Twin stupid.
I read that shit.
He
said, I'm not making no
I
plates,
tried to
bro.
say face and get to it here later. But I read it because I was reading ahead and he said, I'm not making no plate. Only plate I'm making is the one in the bed where I can eat her up. My boy stupid, bro. It's like shit, he ain't making no plate. So hey, but nah, how I feel about it.
Hey, let's talk
I'm
about
kind
it,
of one of them.
man.
I'm kind of one of them. Like I said, if we out about, I'm kind of one of them. I make my own plate, not a lie. But like you said, it's one of them to each his own. I don't mind if she make my plate, but a lot
I
of
mean, but
times,
like I said, it depends on who she is too.
a lot of times, I know my serving. I know how much I want. I know what I'm going to eat and what I'm not going to eat. 9 times out of 10, because like I said, don't put no goddamn yams on my plate. You messed up my whole Thanksgiving plate because now
Nah,
the
you
whole
Go
better
ahead,
plate
not.
got the syrup and
put them prunes on Gumbo plate.
Gumbo want some
like,
squash.
don't you do that. Don't you
Get him
put
some
no corn
squash.
on my plate.
Get him some squash.
You give me corn on the cob, I'm gonna throw it at the back of your head. Nah, but nah, for real, don't you put nah, but I don't do that corn. I don't really do no peas. Nah, don't you put no
Nah,
peas.
I don't eat the peas, man, but I do me
Like,
some corn.
hold on. First of all, I'm gonna be like, where we at that we got peas? Like, this ain't elementary. Hold on. Y'all can do broccoli or something? Shit. Broccoli cheaper than peas. Shit. Come on, bro. Add a little cheese. But like I said, like I said, I'll make my own plate. But having a nice gesture of her at least attempting, yeah, I get where y'all come from, because even with her attempting, I'll be like, okay, cool. But I'll eventually be like,
because
nah, I'm in my own plate.
because you gotta.
I got
Because
it.
you gotta.
It's
Because
kind of
look,
like I am with my dishwater. Like if I look at my dishwater
but
and
look.
add a little teaspoon of bleach,
Oh no!
You washing in just some hand soap and water. Like
Yeah, you need that bleach in there.
That shit.
you gotta add a
The
little
water
bleach
need to
with
be.
it, and then you better
Hey
have a
man,
rinse.
y'all
Then you
low
better
one
have a
tonight,
rinse
boy.
sink. You better rinse your dishes. Don't put all that food that's on that plate in that dishwater. And yeah, we better have talk. Come here. Step on this side. I'll be like Martin.
You better rinse them dishes off first. That's what you rinse all that food
Ranch
up
them.
off of that. Rinse it.
It's a ranch.
Rinse around and rinse it off.
Ranch them dishes off.
Rinse around and rinse them dishes off before we have a
Food.
problem. But before we jump into the next subject, man, the next question. But like I was saying, far as her fixing your plate, I think a lot of it is that she really want to make herself presentable to her family too. That she was trained well, or he was trained well,
What Tanya
and
say?
I'm in tune with my significant other, so I know exactly what he wants, and I know how much he eats. Uh, he's the head of the household and the king of the house, so I don't have a problem fixing his plate at home or in public. That's what I saw growing up. So, like I said,
Yeah.
is that woman want her make
I'm gonna
she's
say you
showing
have them
me,
households. Like
yeah.
go to Austin to be door house and let you be engaged in having that dude in there. Like, and we had families, like I said, where both the men and the women cook. So it wasn't the women just cooking and the men getting served. No, men want to cook. It'd be a whole time where the men on the grill, they doing the protein and the women just doing the sides. And you'd be like, shit, the barbecue getting done outside and the food and the desserts getting done on the inside. And you know who did what. But it was one of them things to where when it came down to serving, he gonna sit down in that chair and chill, and she gonna bring that plate. But like I said, with me, I'm just one of them ones I got out here to make my own little mama. First of all, yeah, I'm in my own little mama. Some people don't know how to sneeze in their armpit.
Oh no!
Some people don't know how to, and sometimes accident happen because you just be in the heat of the respect. I'll make my own plate.
What if you got
Is
that
that some
knocking back
Yaki
way?
12 in the potato salad?
No, is that some hair? Hold on, my hair.
Sexuality number 12.
Nah, for real. So,
What?
but
What she
to each his
said?
own. Let's get to the next question. Next question say,
Let's get it.
I'm gonna go with this one right here. In today's world, do you feel like employment is pretty much slavery? It's just a new form of slavery, pretty much. Do you feel like it's a different form of slavery, employment? Because again, I'm not saying that employment is slavery. Again, that's completely two different things, and I would never take away from slavery and our ancestors from the things
I'll
that they did
say
to get there. But
80% of jobs,
I'm saying it
yes.
in the sense as far as the government still got us in their call. You don't work, you will be under that bridge. You will get evicted.
It's
You will
it,
not eat.
it's just a different contract from what it was years ago when things was looked upon when people were looked upon as slaves. It's just a different contract now with a higher wage. That's all it is.
Mhm.
It's the same
You gotta
concept.
go. You gotta go to
And
an
not only,
establishment. You gotta do what
and not
somebody
only
tell you to
just,
do, or they get
and
rid
not
of you.
only just that shit. Not only just the job, the prison system too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got cats in prison that's working for 17 cents. You know what I'm saying? So just think about if they working for 17 cents in this day and time. Think about what our ancestors in slavery really worked for. They working for 5 cents all damn day, all
Mm-hmm.
day to try to
Oh
feed
damn
us and our
yeah.
grandma. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like I was telling you at work earlier, I saw this video of this guy and he was really saying on the gram like it really is the slavery. He was like, really entrepreneurship is like you out there getting it. It's a hustle, but then it's it's not so much hustling. It's like you working for free, but then you getting paid for what you do. And so much
But
because you go ahead.
and, and even with that, because I was gonna even break it down there, because I see something to what they said. Even with employment, as long as the government have a hand in it, they say the only people that they feel like is not slavery too is the drug dealers. They have no taxes on that. Anything they got a tax write off or IRS write off to an LLC, IEN number, trail. 9 times out of 10, it's like you're really, like I said. Every time I look at my check and see taxes, you motherfucker.
To be honest, anything in the United States. Overseas, it's a whole story.
So, yeah,
Overseas, I mean, I know
I
I got
mean,
my bitch right now from Ghana. They don't have to go do none of that.
yeah.
yeah. I
Hustle
mean,
them
cause
from
like
Texas.
that's just like even in England, they asked them a question: How much you guys paying for insurance? Or how much you think? No, they asked them how much is the insurance? Do they think the insurance is in America? And they was like $40, $20, free. He was like, no, more like 300, more like 250. They was like, oh no, that's outrageous. So why over here in the land that we live in, we pay more than what they pay, and we started sending them money. We sending them
Yeah.
all type of shit. You how many commercials you see? Oh, can you send your $1.50, and we will send you this booklet. Man, we don't want that shit. We got people over here that's dealing with shit.
The thing
Like
about it is
real
like
talk.
it's like what I do said. It's a us being hypnotized with TVs and ads, and so with us constantly seeing things and saying, "Oh, we need that," or "Oh, we want that," or "Oh, we got to have that," instead of
Right.
investing into land, or instead of being like the country people. Country people don't have no TV or radio. 9 times out of 10, a lot of times them motherfuckers know when to get up. They gotta look alarm clock, old school. Get up. They got their routine. They gonna go milk
Got
the
a whole
cow.
roof outside.
They out from the world. Them people are off the grid. We see it
And
all the
they and
time.
they
So.
and they and they and they up from they getting up at 3, 4 in the morning milking the cows. They
But
ain't coming in till
we would never
sundown.
get to that point. We would never get to that point where we're no longer have to work for anything. Even when you get rich, again, you still have to work to stay rich.
Hmm.
Money runs out, baby. Currency, like they say, dollar bill rules everything around me. Like
I like
Dollar bill,
Scarface
y'all.
said it. Scarface said it best. Money makes the world go round.
my boy Darren said, "Now I love work. Keep your child support case off me, and then it's like, and then work wise be buzzing down Tatiana. Sorry. He said he buzzed down Tatiana.
Hmm.
It's all right. My boy, hey, you better chill out. He said he been in the cafeteria on the cafeteria with me.
For real, he and us trying to get him an extra salad. Let me get an extra salad on you.
Nah,
Some of
sorry, he trying to get an extra one of
extra
the
red
slices of
onions.
pizza. Look, one of them cafeteria pizzas at the elementary. He was there hollering at people mama and stuff.
Hey, let me get an extra Jello. Let me get that Jello right there. Let me get that. Let
Nah,
me get
but
that.
Jay, you as an artist, do you feel like even with the music game, do you feel like that's though you like I said, you got your entrepreneur, you get your your royalties and your rights to your music and stuff like that. But do you feel like that you still got to pay your taxes, you still got to pay for that LLC, you still got to
It's a lot of rivalry in it, still, with the whole streaming situation and all that. But like a lot of times, like I said, I'm just blessed. But like, yeah, I don't like the tax situation too, because like I miss out on thousands of dollars a year because of tax. Like that's a lot
so
of
they
money
take
for.
it. They take our taxes. You still pay for property taxes. You still got to pay for health care. Um, you still got to pay for vision, groceries. You
Dental,
still got to pay for
all
your
that.
lights.
Vision and
You
everything.
still got to pay for your water.
All for them to take
And
our
the
money,
free home of the
all for them to
brave.
take our money and help other countries that don't care nothing about us and come over here and disrespect us like we wasn't born here. That's foul, bro. That's foul.
Yeah, for real. And,
I said
and,
that's
and
what I be
that'd be
telling
crazy.
people. Like even with they be talking about sending stuff overseas. I mean, it's all good, send clothes, food, but you got people right here in our own homeland that are in need of money, in need
But
of this
that's
or
hold
that.
on. But that's another reason why a lot of people end up going homeless. A lot of our military is the people that end up going homeless is because they've been overseas and see it's harder for them, and they served our country to even live over here on the land that they fought for free.
And
And it's
and
crazy
and what
because, like I said,
and
me
my
and my
question
boy
is,
Jay, we
what are
knew
they
a dude
fighting
named
for though?
Wolf. We knew a dude named Wolf, and he had his sister, bro. That dude was set, but he chose to. I don't want to work no more. I just want to live free. I just want to live how I'm supposed to be living. And
Yeah.
I hate to say it, to live how you want to live is being homeless.
And you know
I
what?
can get
And that
up, don't
no
have to
no
wipe
no
my
you say
ass.
I mean that's facts because you know me, I give back to the homeless and while I'm out there I ask questions. So I asked this old school, I want to say like last year sometime. I'm like, school, why you out here? And he said what you said. He said, I don't want to buy by nobody rude. He
Yeah,
said, I'm gonna be honest with you, my kids are successful. He said, don't get it twisted. And don't get me wrong, he had on some nice hard bottoms and nice, long
yeah.
coat
They
and
pull up,
you
they
know what I'm
find them
saying?
every blue moon and
But
give
he
them some
like,
money, go get them
nah,
something.
I don't want to be under nobody's rule. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Even if I stay with my kids, I got rules. I just want to be free. I don't want to deal with nothing. And when you really think about it, like, damn, you have to be damn near homeless just to say I'm free. Fuck it.
just to say you
I'm a,
free.
I'm against I'm against everything. That's why they don't care about going to jail. Because when they go to jail, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna get 3 hots and a cot. They're gonna take a shower. That's
You
why they
getting
don't take them to
paid. You
jail.
getting paid a certain wage, and I promise you, getting paid a certain wage out of the biggest budget that they have. Like I said, I do construction. Seeing them, like I said, leading jobs and seeing them invoices for 200,000 and five, damn near $500,000, and you only getting paid what you getting paid or whatever. You know, it's like, come on, 1,200 a week or something like that. That ain't scratching nothing that they got going. That's why they tell you to go get tools and go to Home Depot and you good on this and you good on that. Like, yeah, we need some more wire. Oh, let me call up and get 20 more boxes. What budget are you pulling this out of? How much are these boxes? They $200 a box. Count that
That's
up.
right.
But you can call and get 20 boxes, $200 a pop, but you can't give me a raise. Bro, y'all better kick
You
rocks.
don't want
If this
to.
shit go down, who y'all gonna call? Me?
And
But that's what you work for. It's a smart trait and it's a good trait to have, but at the end of the day, yeah, like you said, they give you that slavery. The only time that is not giving you that slavery employment, slavery pretty much hand in hand. You getting paid for your services just like you was getting paid back in the day, but what you was getting paid back in the day was a roof over your head and some food that night.
And right now, yo, what they paying us as a whole ain't enough because
It's the same thing. Hold on.
we worth
What they
more
paying
than
us
what
is the
they
same
paying.
thing. Look, they just made their plantation a lot bigger. Shit.
Yeah, that's all they did.
Instead of us staying under one household, we just in a bigger land where you still paying for food. We still working for food and for a roof over our head. That's pretty much what it is. They
And they
called it.
make
They changed
currency.
it from. They changed
They
it
make money
from.
seem a certain way. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, they changed it from boss to government. IRS. Yeah, because shit, let you all the IRS. I don't give a fuck who you is. Shit.
Oh, they gonna
Trump.
come get your shit.
Trump. Well, I don't give a damn who you is.
They coming to get you
They coming to get you.
regardless. Because I mean, when, like I always said, when it's that elite group, and a
What's
lot of
up,
people don't
question?
understand who that elite group is, and them 13 families who really control this world. And they say they do's, they don'ts, what we can do, what we can watch, all that shit. They control the internet, they control everything. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't trying to let us break them goddamn walls down. Even if we decide to, everybody just come together. What walls we gonna break down? You gotta
What
stop
background
them.
noise you hear, twin? He said I can hear background noise.
So what?
I don't know. He said hear background noise. Our last question say, can/should a man be able to wear a robe, bonnet, even makeup without questioning his sexuality, without his sexuality being questioned?
Makeup is a question.
Makeup is like, again, but it goes into a lot of these actors wear makeup when they get on set. So I'm not saying a lot of it. They just say makeup. And see where this question came from, it was really about the robe. Again, we had our discussion but we had the discussion about the bonnet before, and it was hilarious or whatever. But they had the argument with the whole little robe, and Miller Dunn kind of touched on it a little earlier or whatever. The robe, they said, was made for majority women. And they was like, when robes overseas, it was more royalty. They're different types of robes.
Right.
They said so popes, kings, and stuff like that. Them robes, those was different compared to the robes. You would never see a king or nothing like that in the robe that we wear. That's how they said it. So they said, do you feel like they?
How do we know that's factual? Where's the facts of that they didn't wear?
They say that, but then they say,
no.
but then they can turn around and say, well, other facts if it's so big.
I'm just saying in those days.
But I think they talking about the fuzzy.
Oh,
I think when they say this, they mean in the fuzzy robes.
But
I don't think they talking about.
I'm just saying,
because it goes into what I told you earlier. Earlier they said something about the kilt. They said overseas, Irish wear a kilt like it ain't nothing, but soon as we put one on over here, it's a skirt.
But that's not your tradition. That's not. I mean, some of that is traditional.
So when did a robe become?
But I mean, what I'm saying is a lot of this shit is tradition, and until we get away from the traditional shit, whatever your beliefs is, whatever that is, that person, that's just what they gonna represent and what they gonna stand on, and the people on the other side just gotta, hey, it's either you gonna agree or you gonna disagree, because we didn't make the rules of the world that comes with what. Okay, you take the Indian. There are certain things that they do in their culture. The Africans, there are certain things that everybody has a culture, but us over here. So that's why we are so judge fucking mental, because we don't know who we are and we don't know what we really supposed to be doing. So we really can't say what's right or wrong over here because we really don't know what the right and the wrong is. You see what I'm saying? Because in different cultures, it's right. Our culture, we say it's wrong, but we don't know what our shit is. We don't know our language. We don't really know half of what we're doing. So,
No, and again, that goes into like you said, it's how you raised. We know what we was
right,
raised. We know how
and
we was
that's
raised
it,
and what we was taught and we was raised. Yeah. So, how
and
do y'all
that's
feel
it.
about the whole little makeup thing or whatever? Do you feel like Jay Whitis? I know you're an entertainer. I mean, sometimes you got to throw the makeup on to get rid of a pimple. You got to shoot.
You,
I'm not gonna
you
even lie.
know,
Them cameras gonna catch it. That
I
light, that
I,
light gonna
I
catch it. It's
wear
like turn
I
that
wear it
on.
to be I wear it to be Jay Waiters or when I'm entertaining or on set or something like that. Other than that, I ain't just wearing makeup every day like that. Like, but mine with me wearing makeup get me paid though. So
Yeah.
yeah, put it like that.
And,
I got an
and
image
for
to
some of them,
uphold.
they felt like that with the makeup. It's because it's some artists that do it daily. Because when they go
Yeah,
out,
I mean,
and really
I
makeup
mean,
been worn for years. I ain't gonna say by men, but like by entertainers. That's been coming for years. So like
yeah,
and that's what really get the blemishes. And I mean, a lot of people when you see these actors and you say, "Oh, that person is beautiful," is let them take that goddamn paint off their face,
so the question was,
and you gonna see what they look like.
twin, could or should a man be able to wear a robe, bonnet, or even wear makeup without his sexuality being questioned?
I feel like on all three of those questions, it really just depends on the situation. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
A nigga that's out and about, what you wearing a robe for? What you wearing makeup for? What the fuck you got a bonnet
He
with your
went
head
to
for?
he went to the color store with a bunny
You
and
know what I'm saying?
robe and got a
Like,
little makeup on. He like,
but
son,
like,
we up in this
you
bitch.
know what I'm saying?
He
That way
got
it's
a
getting, you
he
got
got a
time.
whole clutch.
Like,
He got a whole clutch purse on with lashes on. You hear? He just
The
walking
what?
yeah.
in
The
the damn
what? They
like,
store.
say so.
nigga, the fuck you got
Hey,
a
but he swallowed.
But
Sorry.
he's loud in the bitch. Like,
Hey,
what
y'all
the
got
fuck?
look. Y'all got me a skit. No. All right, but for real, like I say, with the makeup, with the bunny, y'all already know how I felt. And like I said, a lot of people felt with the bunny. Like I said, with dudes, it was more so back in the day they wore a scarf. That was like do rags and stuff is cool. That's it. But the bunnies was really made for women. And I was like,
I
who
mean,
said that? Like
Okay,
women
okay. So we can argue
was
the fact
jeans. Well,
that
look, were jeans made for dudes? Because back in the day, y'all had to wear skirts. So I mean, when you wear some jeans, though, I'll be like, you trying to be a dude? All
Yeah,
right.
men was wearing skirts before jeans and pants. Yeah.
So it's like, son,
Facts.
but it goes back like I said, it goes back to that tradition. And
Yeah.
we don't really know when the jeans or any of this
When it
shit ever
all
came
crossed
about.
over. Yeah.
You know what I'm
just
saying?
like Twin
Because
said, he said, no, somebody gonna say something. He said, women look good in jeans.
but
Yeah,
I'm
of
just
course they
saying
look
like
good in jeans.
let's just say let's just say hypothetically our
Some,
we got a culture, right? So let's just say our culture over here, we gotta
some
wear
are
long,
hard to see.
long socks and whatever. I don't know. When you got your chain belt on, I don't know. That may be your culture. I don't know. But whatever it is, you gonna stick to that. That's
Yeah,
what you know. Period. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, when the Irish they wearing they schmeats or whatever you call it, that's their tradition. That's what they do. They get big drunk, they sit around in they skirts and whatever that is, and they if they got clothes on under there, that's it. I don't know, but that's how it is. But what if it was us like that? You know what I'm saying? What if we had a coach and we walked around this hole
I'm about to
with
say because now they question everything a dude do,
I said
everything,
them bell bottoms and shit.
everything.
I mean, but they
Bro,
had bell bottom, but
everything.
they
I'm a
had
little
bell.
nigga, so I'm gonna wear
But
some
I'm
little shorts.
saying
I don't give a damn,
they
bro.
they had
I
bell
don't give
bottoms
a
back in the
damn.
play.
Look,
All
your
the all
girl
the
look, I
pimps
don't
and
give a
players
damn.
wore
My
bell
brother,
bottoms on their
bro,
suits.
you get beat up. You get beat up
They
fucking
had bell
around
bottoms
over
on
here,
their suits,
cuz.
you heard? And
So,
they was pimping them women with bell bottoms on.
Nah, dead ass.
and I be
Mm.
like, for
Yo,
each his
Kels,
own.
man.
Like,
With perms in their
Man,
head.
You
you
be
hear me with perms and finger waves on. They going sitting there.
got heels
So we
on and
should have had
everything. It's
Bishop
like the
Don
same
Juan
nigga.
them on here.
I'm
We
about to
should have
say
asked
they
the
weren't saying
bishop.
that. Look, they weren't saying that when Prince hit the stage.
Shit, he compare Williams. Did he
No,
Uh,
he
Cat
got
Williams,
on.
yeah, like she
He,
said, Cat Williams hit the stage and shit. Like,
no, but I'm saying okay. So let's take Prince for an example, right? If 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 every man dressing like Prince, then what? Prince did it. No, no, no,
Yeah.
no, no, no. No, I'm just saying. What if that was a culture? What if that was a culture and you wear your big heels? I'm just saying. Somebody else gonna say, "Oh, they wrong for that."
Yeah.
But that's what you grew up. That's what y'all do. Just like the New Orleans culture, they gonna dance all up and down the goddamn street. That's their culture.
Just like
We may get
Jamaicans, they
we
gonna
may
hump
get
each
tired of
other
that
hard.
shit.
They
We
gonna
like,
drive
ah
off
man, we
a
tired of y'all.
12-foot ladder. They gonna jump off a 12-foot ladder and start humping each other. Them Jamaicans and that what? Y'all
You
better
hear
not
me?
be in one of them clubs. But us,
That's their culture. They standing on top of speakers and they want to suplex a bitch. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm
Ooh,
Yeah.
talking about.
ooh.
I'm talking about. Look, if we do one of their moves, we're gonna be in the hospital looking for one of our testicles in our stomach. And we can jump off that motherfucking ladder.
Fact.
They gonna be like, sorry, bro. I went in there start peeing blood, bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
but that's
you
their
had to
culture.
say.
I done seen it happen, bro. I done seen a Jamaican jump off a speaker
You big
onto a
bone.
girl, and I'm like, damn, bro, how you survive this half-ass suplex?
Nah, for real. He said it's the culture of rock and roll. He said niggas want to watch Tyler Perry say.
Can't say that nigga actually did it all.
I was about to say he made his bread with it. I was about to say because Jamie and all them was doing it before
And
then. And I was about to say it goes back and back and back
they go
to
further
each
than
his
that shit
own.
then.
I know they gonna bring it up,
Got living
but
color, maybe.
yeah, I was say yeah, living color. So Martin was doing it. Everybody was laughing when Shanae was on stage and stuff
Right.
like that, and they wasn't saying nothing. So like I
Big
said,
mama
But
and shit.
have you ever watched the Black Code?
the who
The Black Code is with Robert Townsend
sound
and
familiar.
King
I got to
Albert
look at the
Wayne.
cover. The Black
So
Hole.
what they
Black Code.
the Black Code.
The Black Code.
Code.
It's a code. Yeah, the Black
Oh yeah,
Code.
I think I seen that.
And what they were
It
saying is
sound very familiar.
like they came to Robert Townsend about putting on the dress. He said, I ain't do it. They came to Keenan with it. I ain't doing it. You didn't see Keenan in no dress. Keenan was the director. He the man behind the scenes.
Yep.
But those
Like I
that really
said,
want to elevate to that next level, they gonna humiliate you. They've been humiliating us.
Big Worm
They've
had
been doing that
rollers in
all
his
our
head.
lives, man. What'd you
They
say?
said Big Worm had rollers in our had rollers in his head. I said it just
I mean,
goes into like
I
I
mean the
said,
pimp.
bro, it
That's just
goes
like
into
Jay
how you
said. The
handle
pimp
it.
did
It goes
too.
to how you present it and how you handle it. If you come in that mug and you switching and acting all gay and doing all that little gay shit, like, and I hate to say, look,
What was that?
we're
What
gonna
was
get
that
caught,
movie?
we're gonna get
What was
kicked
that?
up off this,
What
but
was that movie? Wesley
we're
Snipes.
gonna get kicked off.
That
Not,
two on
not.
whatever.
If you do what you do, pardon me, and my apologies to the LGBT community,
Hey, I'm right
whatever.
here.
But
If they on your
yeah, yeah,
ass,
like, we're right here. But
Oh
at the end of the day,
man.
whatever. When you do
My
what
boy say
you
if
do
you
what you
come
do.
through
Because at the
hula
end of the day,
hooping,
like I say, I'm around them all the time. And Twin already know, like, bro, you do what you do as far as, bro, I can be around in a room full of them. And at the end of the day,
hey,
we cool. We're going to have fun.
we
We're going to chop it
cool.
up. I'm
But
going to pick
just
your brain.
hey, hey,
I'm
I'm
part
trying
of
to
the
figure out
poly
what
community, so last I
I'm
should. You see
I'm trying to figure out
that
what made
crazy
you
shit? You see
what
that
fucked
crazy
you
shit
up.
there? And they talking about it straight. No, nigga, that ain't straight. Yeah, that's with my wife. I don't care what you talking about. You can be with your wife and your girlfriend. That's a dude that was but like I said, I'll be part of the lifestyle community, but to each his
Man, they
own.
go man, they gonna
But
put us over here. Hey, let's talk about this may be like the Radio Therapy Network. This may be the last podcast for us.
hey, nah, for real. But like I said, shoot, like I said, we got two
community
more episodes or
guidelines.
whatever. We are gonna take a break for the holidays and stuff like that. We about to get ready to get up out of here. I'm gonna let them know what they got going, what they got going up. While I look for the music one guy too. Jay, what you got coming up, my boy?
Well, we got some things coming up at level. We finna get this lip sync and karaoke night going on at level, man. So, downtown, uptown Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Come out, get your lip sync on, karaoke right next to the DJ. You know what I'm saying? Have some drinks, put some good smoke in the air. and come kick it with the fellas the right way, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that's a bet. That's a bet. What you got going, my boy LaDon?
Hey man, say man, y'all know who it is. Your boy walking there to the God, man. Y'all know in this season what I be doing, man. Hey, I just made like 100 sandwiches, and I'm gonna get these bags ready, these care packages ready for the homeless, man. So those that wanna, be a part of this great thing that I do every year around this time, man. I'm really trying to make it an every week thing. Uh, Kick a shout out to the Sisters Ministry, Tanya and her crew. I got people, Galilee Baptist Church, they gave me some stuff and donations, man. So, man, it's gonna be big, man. So y'all gonna see me out in the streets. I'm gonna be going live, letting people know where I'm gonna be at. You want to come out and help, man? It's just been a blessing to our kings and queens that what I'm saying may have fell short somewhere, and just giving them some type of hope. I take gloves, I take travel size toothpaste, toothbrush, stuff for that. If y'all want to inbox me, I come pick it up. Toilet paper, just stuff that they can use in this time. Old coats, sweaters, hoodies you ain't using, man, blankets. Hey, long as it's clean, I drop it out to them. We gonna set up. So I'm gonna be doing this throughout this season, man. So look, man, Walking Miracle to God and Walking Miracle Collection. We will be in the streets. Hey, let's talk about it, man. Let's get it.
That's a bet.
Hey, real fast, you want to cook for him? I always want to cook for him.
Um, I ain't really just got nobody to step in that really.
She's cooking. That's what she
Uh,
said. She always wanted to cook for him. Cook for the
okay,
homeless. She'll
okay,
cook.
okay. So, I think the next step on the cooking part, I haven't tapped in, but I think the most important part is trying to call downtown to see what permit we may need for the cooking, like after, like actually have everything. I really would love to have everything already prepared, and just
I
have
said I'll
like
let y'all. I'll let y'all.
yeah, yeah,
Switch
yeah,
up
yeah.
info
Yeah,
and get
yeah, yeah,
together
yeah.
on there right after
We'll
we
get
get
on
off
that
of her.
soon as the show. So look, man, anybody want to tap into, what we got going on, man. It's not just me, my bro Damo, Biggs, man, we just doing this in this season. Jay Waiters, man, we just the fellas just being we
I
been on
got
the
some
front line.
skull caps for the homeless, so I'll get that to you, bro.
Yeah, we just being on the front line. I know I see a lot of women out there, but I'm asking my fellas, man, look, man, we got to start stepping up. I know our women be out there doing a lot of things, but say, fellas, look, man, we are the kings, man. We are the gods, man. We control everything. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it in no bad way, but man, if the women see us out there, they gonna back us up. I learned this a long time ago. If you out there showing up, these ladies gonna show up and they gonna pull up and they gonna show out for you. Like I said, man,
Yeah.
Galilee Baptist Church, they blessed me with so much stuff for the females, toilet paper, toothbrushes, stuff like that, deodorant, man. So, fellas, I'm not begging, I'm just asking, man. Just show your face, inbox me, let me know if you want to get out there, man. We can get out there at nighttime, because that's when they really need this food overnight. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't got to walk to where they got to go. If I get some fellas to go with me, hey, man, we mob out there. Won't take nothing about an hour. We can hop in the truck, boom, 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 and we done with this, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, y'all inbox me and we can get to it.
That's a bet. That's a bet. I'm over here looking at this game. Minnesota down by 3, 6 to
You watching
3.
that?
End
About to
of
be
the
the
third
fourth quarter.
quarter.
So hopefully
I
we can.
told him. I told him. I
Just need
said he
one.
gonna lose by 3. I
Hey,
said
no, we just need one touchdown. They're gonna lose by 1 point. They're gonna kick a field goal. They're
Hey,
gonna
so I
go
thought
up
he gonna lose
by
by
9, and
three.
we're gonna go down there and score a touchdown. It's gonna be 10
he
9.
gonna lose by
But
3.
Yeah,
before we head
yeah.
out, like I said, that 35 and wine still going down. Get on the Eventbrite. I'm about to get ready to start sharing that real heavy. Like I say, I'm just out here doing my thing. I'm out here moving around. I got a lot going on. I'm about to get ready to drop this production team call. I call it a production team call because I'm gonna be looking for writers. I'm gonna be looking for actors that want to become actors and actresses. I got coaches that I already talked to that's been doing this for years. I already got stuff on Tubi. Like they got a background. So I need people that's ready to get in front of the camera, act. I got skits, I got scripts, I got stuff written up. And for real, 2024, I am dropping stuff. I'm in there working on Unsigned right now as we speak. Of Tag, I've been
We
having that set up for some
we
years, and I
coming.
finally just got to the point to where I was like, Let's just drop it. Next, I'm gonna be doing Jay. I'm gonna be just doing people that's out here doing stuff. Tad Nips. It's time for y'all to have y'all own documentary. Let the people know where y'all came from and what made y'all do what y'all do. Inspire y'all. That's what Unsigned is about. Unsigned is about. It's a documentary going into your life. We're going all the way back from where you was born. How's New Mexico is where we're going with Talia, and we're gonna go into her history with her mom and her dad. Interview them. Very sweet people. Went to Vegas, interviewed some people she worked with out there. Like I said, I'm traveling with it. So at the end of the day, we need to go to Chicago, we need to go to Memphis, we need to go wherever we need to go. Let me know ahead of time, we will get it done. At the end of the day, like I said, Footprint is back. Productions, we dropping. I got the studio set up back there. About to start buying these backdrops and dropping those for photo shoots and all that. I need models. I need writers. I can't write, edit. It's gonna get tiring. I'm doing it now because right now I got time to write. But eventually I'm about to get ready to shoot, edit, and that's gonna consume the majority of my time. But I need writers. Come up with some ideas. If y'all don't know how to write, we got teams for that. People that's gonna help you learn how to write, how to put it in format, how to put your story into a funny story. Who knows? You can be the one who write the next Friday. You could be the one that mess around and write that movie, that get on Tubi and mess around and make that meal or whatever. So I'm looking for people. I'm trying to put people on. Like I say, at the end of the day, this is all love right here on this camera. This is all fam on this camera everywhere. At the end of the day, this is what we're doing. We're giving back to the homeless. We're giving back to the community. We're giving back to the people. Hey, let's talk about it. We're going to go out with my boy AGB.
My boy
Ant.
Amp. Hey, my
Y'all
boy
go
Amp.
check
Let's
them out.
go.
Like I say, this is a song called "Retarded." Give me a West Coast feel and stuff like that. Where he from, LaDon?
My boy is from
He
Florida,
from
man.
he from
My
Florida or
boys got
Detroit? Cause I know he
nah.
rep Detroit hard.
He rep Detroit Lions, but my brother's out of Florida, man. I met him back in 2019
Okay.
um, at LinkedIn, man, and I jumped on this brother music some years ago, and man, this brother's real hot out of Florida. So man, y'all follow him on
Follow him. Like I
Instagram.
said,
Amp.
hey, let's talk about it. We'll see y'all
Follow
next
him on
week, every
Spotify,
Monday at 8
AGB.
o'clock.
Let's
Y'all,
go. Let's get
y'all already know what it
retarded.
is. See you later.
Let's
Let's
get
go.
retarded.
Well, my whistle still works. Referee with a whistle. Referee with a whistle.
Disconnected.
Referee with a whistle. I'm going to disconnect. It don't want to work.
Bluetooth connected.
I don't know why I want to work. But yeah, hey, let's talk about it. They don't want to play. Y'all get on YouTube and play it. Well, as soon as I get off this, it's gonna pop on, bro. That's just stupid. This technology, you know how it is. But hey, we'll see how next Monday. Holla at you.
Peace.